everyone, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to the first video of this year 2019. It's of course a Sims 4 speed build, and it's going to be a winter family vacation home, but you can also of course use it as your regular Sims family house, whatever, you know what I mean. So most of you who watch my channel know that I'm not a big fan of building family houses. They are quite boring, but I know that of course these are the houses that are downloaded the most or used the most in the game, since your Sims have to live somewhere. And I thought for winter time it would be cool to make a kind of default house that kind of fits at least, I think, 6 Sims, so there's like a children's bedroom and 2 adult bedrooms or whatever. So it's quite like for the middle class, middle big family, whatever, middle-sized family. And I think this is like the family, I don't know, size that most of people play with. Yeah, my intro is killing it again. I haven't been doing videos so much lately because of all the Christmas and the New Year's Eve, and also I am studying again and working full-time, and I'm looking for a new apartment for my boyfriend because we finally want to move in together. So it has been quite stressful, and I hadn't much time to do lots of Sims, but there will be lots and lots of cool collabs coming on. Of course, we are going to do more podcasts like Sim Talks with Aubrey, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to all this kind of stuff in the new year. Also, I recently started to have a little merch shop because that was possible through YouTube. I think it's down under the videos now. I'm not sure. Yeah, I haven't ordered anything there yet because I just wanted to test if this is working. But yeah, so I will of course for this new year try to do more stuff like this, more extra stuff for the channel, except of course doing videos. And yeah, I thought starting, since we are still in winter here in Germany and it's snowing AF, not where I live, but we have some winter snowing problems a little bit in Germany, like not having school because there's so much snow and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite crazy, and I thought it would be cool to play in the winter as well in The Sims. So you can play of course with season if you have the season expansion pack, but this house only uses Get Together, the only expansion pack that I really think is cool. I mean, Seasons is cool as well, but I wanted to do more pack specific builds for you guys because you asked for this, because I also of course know that lots and lots of you don't have all the packs, and I wanted to, you know, also challenge me a little bit to not use all the packs. So here we go. This only uses the Get Together expansion pack, and I'm pretty sure that if you download this with base game only, not so many things will be replaced by default things. So I think it's safe to say that maybe 70% of this is base game, or even 80, I don't know. But yeah, here you can see me. I did of course a little bit of a hill because I thought it would look so cool if it's snowy to have like a little hill where the mansion house whatever is situated, and I thought that would be really cool. Also will give your Sims quite a big yard and place to, you know, do their gardening and all that kind of stuff that you maybe want to do. And I've built this in Bunderton Bay. I think this is like a world that you get with the Cats and Dogs expansion pack, but no worries, you don't need any expansion packs except maybe the Get Together to have the really final look, to have this as it is here in the video in your game of course. And you can place this wherever you want. This is of course the 64 by 64 lot because I really love to build on really big lots, and I hope that, I'm really sorry, I'm a little bit sick, so if my voice is a little bit weird, it's because I'm sick, I'm really sorry. So if you, what was I talking about? I really want bigger lots in The Sims 4 for 2019. Please, maybe 100 by 100 tiles lot. It would be so cool. I could build like whole villages and cities on it, and your Sims can go there as like a community lot and check it out for shopping or as a park or as a museum, all that stuff. And also what I really would like to have is like a crossover community lot, so I can set the community lots to not only a park or only a museum, all that stuff, but I can maybe say, okay, this is a restaurant, but this is also a bar, or this is a nightclub and it's also a bar, or this is a library and it's also a museum, and you know, stuff like this. So you have like a crossover kind of community lot. I think that would be really, really cool, and maybe that's possible. I'm not sure. I've suggested that to the devs a couple of times. I think it's maybe hard to implement, but hey, they gave us terrain tools and they said that would be almost impossible to implement into the game. And here we have terrain tools for free with the base game. I mean, hello. This is awesome. And I still haven't figured out like how every little thing in the terrain tools works, but when I do, and when I tested a little bit of quirky little tips that I saw online, I will do maybe a tutorial video, because it's actually not that complicated. But I definitely want to do a more extreme build this year. Maybe I can even finish that in January, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so these are all the things that are coming this year to the channel, and I really hope that you are going to like it, of course. Please sim on and watch the videos and be inspired and play with me. And yeah, I really love the game, and it's like a game that you can always play. You know, this is something I'm really looking forward to this next year, of course, what's coming to The Sims 4 and all that kind of stuff. And of course I will keep you updated, since I'm an EA game changer. Sometimes I know stuff that's coming to the game, so yeah, maybe subscribe to my channel and you get all the new updates and features, of course, firsthand here. So yeah, here you can see, of course, almost the whole built, like the outside. I started, of course, with the terrain tool, so I made a little hill, built the house on there. Then I built the garage to the other side, so it has to be flat, because it has to be, you know, I didn't want to have like a hill where your car has to drive up. I mean, your Sims can drive a car, but you know what I mean. I just thought it makes more sense like this. And then I used the terrain tools a little bit more to make the hill a little bit more interesting. That's basically the whole thing, like having little plateaus. And then for landscaping, I usually start with the bigger plants, which are trees, of course, first. And then I do the smaller plants and bushes and all that kind of stuff. And here we are already in winter, because yeah, like I said, I really wanted it to be like a winter vacation home. So I set the whole world to winter and wanted to see how everything changes. And it looks really pretty, like they made it so beautiful. And I can remember that when Seasons came out, I started to build so many ski resorts and snow stuff, and it was laggy AF in build mode. It was not working at all. So I'm really happy that they fixed it, and now I can finally build while there's snow on the lot, because usually I only had to go to, you know, like summer and then maybe upload it for winter, but I couldn't build during winter because this was just not possible in the game. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I'm really glad that they fixed that. So here we are already in the interior design, and of course I started with the kitchen, because the kitchen is, I'm not sure why I always start with the kitchen, but I guess, yeah, it's not per se the most favorite room in every house. I think this would be maybe an office, or maybe bedrooms. I also like doing bedrooms a little bit more. But yeah, of course there will be 2 bathrooms, by the way, that you won't see during the interior design, because I hate doing bathrooms. Those are my least favorite ones, definitely, and they're pretty boring because they're always like the same things, and they're like a toilet, a sink, and a shower, and maybe a bathtub. And that's basically it. And yeah, we have those 2 vanilla, kind of very boring bathrooms upstairs for the bedrooms. So no worries, since you don't see them here, there are bathrooms. And please don't write me again in the comments that there are no bathrooms. There are bathrooms. So yeah, after I did the kitchen, where there's also like a little dining area, I did one of the, I guess I would call it like a foyer, or maybe a little library or something. It's the passage kind of, pathway kind of, I don't know, foyer kind, yeah, I think it's called a foyer in the house. So it connects the kitchen to the living room and also goes outside into the entrance area. So I really was not sure what to put there, but I thought, hey, maybe some armchairs and of course like some bookcases or something so they can read there would be really cool as a filler. And then I started doing the living room, which I really wanted to do all on white and maybe with blue accents. Since I only went with base game and get together, it was kind of interesting how many things we got through patches, like free patches for the base game. There are so many base game objects now that I'm actually not sure what was like from day one, and there are people honking their horns here with their cars in front of me. Really lovely. By the way, if you ever move to the big city, don't become a YouTuber, or be prepared to cut out every single loudness that is all around you constantly. Like from people, from traffic, from construction, and crazy people who scream. It's just, yeah. I know that sometimes people notice in my videos that it's like, there was a train going right next to it. Yes, I live next to a train station as well. This is just, I have the best location here. But yeah, this is it. When you live in a big city, of course, you have to be a little bit used to having it loud all around you, like constantly being reminded that you're around lots of people around you if you live like in an apartment complex like I do. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to, that when I move in with my boyfriend, that we maybe hopefully don't live in the huge city, but maybe in a little bit of a suburbia kind of region. So that's going to be awesome, I think. And hopefully I will have awesome internet there, because that was just not possible here where I live in my apartment. And then I can do live streams, which would be cool, because I'm so bored doing these builds. Like, doing these builds, these take, I think this house took me 5 hours. So yeah, just imagine me doing this 5 hours and not talking to anyone. And I thought streaming would be so cool, because then you can chat with me and I can talk to you and kind of, you know, have like a chill kind of stream, talk to you, and maybe of course you have some really awesome ideas for builds and like what we can put in certain rooms and all that kind of stuff. And I thought it would be really cool, and I would love to do that if I would have awesome internet. So yeah, fingers crossed that I find a cool apartment for me and my boyfriend, and yeah, me and the giant are going to live together. This is going to be interesting. I once lived with one of my boyfriends, of course the one before the giant, and it was yeah, okay-ish. But I have been together with the giant for 4 years now. Actually more, it's like 4.5 or something. And yeah, I think it's time. I think it's safe to say that we're going to get along a little bit longer than the first attempt that I had with another boyfriend before him. So fingers crossed. And maybe you have some cool ideas how to, you know, I don't know, how to do the transition of being like living alone for a really long time and being really independent in your own four walls, and then having another person around constantly. I think this is going to be interesting. I really like him. I really like being around him constantly. Like, this is okay for me. Otherwise I wouldn't have thought that moving together would be cool. But yeah, enough about my personal things. I really actually don't want to talk so much about personal things, but people told me it would be interesting for you guys, and you wanted to be updated about my life. It's just, I'm German and we are not that, I don't know, soft, warm people that love to talk about their private things, especially when lots and lots of people can watch it online. So I will try to do it, but I will do it moderately. And if it sounds a little bit harsh or something, that's just because I'm German and I'm kind of awkward. It gets weird. It's already weird now. Oh, but yeah. So yeah, here you can see me upstairs. I did, of course, lots and lots of bathrooms. Yeah, bathrooms as well, but bedrooms. So we have 2 bedrooms for the adults, like I already said. There's some drawers and of course like a king-size bed. And then the last bedroom is going to be a children's bedroom, which I'm still not really good at doing because these beds are all just weird. I don't like the bedding, like no bedding at all, and all of the single beds are kind of acceptable for me. So I really have to step up my game to see how I can make children's bedrooms work. But they work in The Sims, of course, and I really like this little nudge about having the table above the bed so they can use a computer there and do their homework. So I thought that would be really, really cool, especially since I had so less space in that kind of little area. But yeah, this is basically the first build 2019. I really hope that you like it. It's like the basic bitch of family houses, family homes. I think it's something for everything and like for every kind of gameplay. So you have enough of space, you have a lovely garden, you have a lovely garage. It's fully furnished and it only uses one expansion pack, and I really hope that you're going to like it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you want to download this, I put the download link in the video description down below. And if you like this kind of video, then maybe subscribe to my channel and watch the other ones for free, and maybe you get inspired and learn something about the Sims 4 build mode. That would be really, really cool. And of course, write me some of your build suggestions in the comments down below so I can see what you want to see in this year. That's basically it. I really hope that you like it. Please enjoy the video tour now, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!